On Christmas, my brother dumped coffee on me, calling it my only gift. Parents laughed. Alright, so picture this. What if the very people who were supposed to love you most, the ones who always made you feel like nothing, suddenly found their entire world unraveling because of you? Because for me, that's exactly what happened one Christmas morning, and it all started with a scalding cup of coffee. My name's Ryan, I'm 27, and for as long as I can remember, Christmas at my parents' house wasn't just a holiday, it was a performance. On the surface, it looked perfect. Twinkling lights, the smell of cinnamon rolls, gifts piled under a towering tree. But underneath all that festive wrapping, it was just another stage for my parents and my older brother, Derek, to remind me of my place. I was the youngest, the one who never quite measured up, the one who got the bare minimum while Derek, the golden child, had everything handed to him on a silver platter. That particular Christmas started exactly like every other. My mom was fussing over a turkey that wouldn't be touched for hours. My dad was buried in the sports section, expertly ignoring the chaos of wrapping paper. And Derek? Oh, Derek was slouched on the couch, cradling his coffee mug like it was a crown he'd rightfully earned. I was in my usual spot, tucked into a corner chair, trying my best to just disappear. It never worked. Derek, with that smirk of his, spotted me. And in that way only he could, he turned his attention into a weapon. "Merry Christmas, little bro," he drawled, sauntering over. I opened my mouth, ready to mumble some polite reply, but before I could, he just tipped his mug. Hot coffee sloshed right into my lap, making me flinch and jump up, a dark, spreading stain blooming across my jeans. "Consider it a gift," he sneered. "It's the only one you'll ever get." My parents didn't gasp. They didn't scold him. They didn't even look concerned. My mom actually let out a little chuckle. My dad just shook his head, like Derek was the funniest comedian alive. And then, the living room filled with their laughter. Just like that, I was 12 years old again, standing in the same spot, watching Derek unwrap a brand new gaming console while I got a crumpled $5 bill stuffed into a card. Some things, it seemed, truly never changed. But this time, something felt different. I didn't cry. I didn't yell. I didn't even bother to clean myself up right away. Instead, I just smiled. The kind of smile that hides 1,000 razor blades. I quietly excused myself, leaving them to their cruel laughter. They probably thought I was sulking, that was my usual MO. But they were wrong. So incredibly wrong. I closed my bedroom door behind me and sank into my desk chair, the only space in that house that still felt truly mine. My hands trembled slightly as I pulled my laptop close, typing in the login for an online account I'd been checking, just occasionally, for the past few months. See, Derek's prized possession wasn't his designer jackets or even the new Rolex he'd been flaunting at Thanksgiving. It was his sleek, black sports car. The one my parents had co-signed for, but because he couldn't qualify, they'd put it under my name. He loved to joke that I was his paper shield. What he didn't realize was that the shield, it had teeth. As their faint laughter echoed through the walls, I clicked through the forms. My heart was pounding, not with fear, but with a sudden, crystal-clear resolve. Every belittling comment, every time they'd brushed me aside, every single holiday where I was treated like an afterthought, it all funneled into, watch the full story, its link attached below.